Welcome here to TalkFCB and welcome back to the channel, guys, because what a video we have coming up today, because it was bound to happen, and it has happened. Barça will face Manchester United in the Europa League, yes, but what a fixture this is. What a meeting of two historic clubs. And in today's video, we are going to be breaking down what this game will mean, what we can see, and just the excitement of it. The real feeling here of something big. And we are also going to have some Champions League reaction too. There's some big games there, to be fair, in the round of 16 stage. It is all coming up for you. It is exciting stuff. So let's do it. Because I have to say, guys, ahead of the Europa League draw today, honestly, I wasn't looking forward to it because, hey, it's the Europa League. Make no mistake about that, guys. I wasn't thinking, oh, this is great, you know, we're in the Europa. No, not at all. But I was hoping that we could get United. I saw United's name in that list there. I think we all did. And we thought, okay, that would be a great game. Regardless of the Europa, that could be special. Because neither club want to be in this competition. I think I speak as well for Man United fans here when I say, this is not where we want to be. This is not where our clubs should be. But this is a game that I think both fan bases can get excited for. This is a Champions League pedigree match. Two of the world's biggest clubs. Huge prestige, huge history between them. And also as well, there's a real feeling there right now between these two fan bases. There is a genuine want and a need to come out on top. And that is what is going to make this one absolutely fascinating. Because first of all, guys, if we do indeed go through the dates of this clash, because obviously it's not happening right now, we do have the World Cup to come, then of course heading into next year. The first leg of this will be on the 16th of February there. The first leg coming live from the Camp Nou. And you would imagine, guys, that's going to be a sellout crowd there. The Camp Nou are going to come alive for this fixture right here, even in the Europa League. Before then, the return fixture on the 23rd of February. As Barça will travel to Old Trafford, and I would expect exactly the same there. We are going to see two packed stadiums, real historic venues. And I can't wait. Because I think it's safe to say, guys, that over the past few months or so, there's been quite a lot of interaction between Barça and Manchester United fans. And I think especially looking back on the summer, given the whole saga that played out with Frenkie de Jong, that's going to be a big talking point. That's going to be a big focus point, especially with him playing in this fixture now. It is going to be really, really fascinating. Him against his former coach, of course, Erik Ten Hag. And I think for that reason, there's a lot on the line here between Barça and Man United fans. Neither club will want to lose this game. Neither fan base will want to come away and have the other one get one over on them. There is going to be a real, genuine desire to go out and get through this one. And I think as well, when you're looking further back, I think Barça against United over the years, it's always been that glamour meeting. And I think especially for us, we've got a good record against United. We've enjoyed some of the best nights of any of our lives in terms of football against United. You know, think of the Champions League finals. You think of the way that we destroyed Man United in two Champions League finals there. You remember the image of Alex Ferguson shaking in his seat because of what Pep Guardiola's team was doing to his. And that is all going to come into play in this particular fixture. And then you add the Cristiano Ronaldo factor. And that for me is a really big one as well. Providing, of course, that Ronaldo is still at Man United by the time this game comes around. That is still to be decided. But if he is returning to the Camp Nou, this is a player that we've come up against on so many occasions, so many big nights, and for him to come back to play against him again, it would be special indeed, no question about that. Because I look at Man United right now, they've been building this season under Erik Ten Hag. Currently, they are 5th in the Premier League, and they did, to be fair, have a really bad start to the season. There was a lot of pressure on Ten Hag early on, and also a lot of pressure as well on Lisandro Martinez. He was really targeted quite unfairly, I think, by the English media. But they have bounced back well, and especially Lisandro Martinez. He has been brilliant for United at centre-back. After that bad start, they also went out then and spent some more money. Casemiro was brought in. Antony was brought in. There's still a lot of unrest, though, in United about the ownership. They're still not happy with how their club is being run by the Glazers, who still very much remain in control at United. So believe me, there's a lot still going on behind the scenes there. But I think in general, United have been building well. They have been doing well, ticking along nicely, and it was a shock that this weekend they did lose against Unai Emery's Aston Villa. That was really a bump in the road for Ten Hag, but I did think it was interesting, guys, just a few minutes ago now, to listen to Xavi in his press conference, because actually the draw happened just minutes before he went in there, so I think his answers here, very much instinctive, very much something that had just happened, and it was interesting because he openly admitted our players are going to be more motivated. They will be motivated to face a strong team. And I think in the Europa League, maybe we were looking down on it, you know how it feels. We're all feeling in the same sort of way. But Xavi's saying there, this is a big game. This is now Barca facing a big team. He said they've got a great group of players. They're strong. Ten Hag is doing a fantastic job. He gave big credit there to Ten Hag. He said, obviously, we're going to go away and analyse them, but they're an exciting team. And he said, it's not about Cristiano. It's not about any particular player. He said, it's Manchester United. They are a historic club. He said they will want to win. It's two big teams up against each other, and it's going to be a massive tie. And I do think, guys, that when you are looking, head to head, I think there are certain similarities between Barca and Manchester United. I think certainly they're both in a bit of a rebuilding stage. Both clubs have had problems with off-the-field issues, with the hierarchy, all of that kind of stuff. And I would say that right now, Barca are further down the road, in my opinion, in our development, in our improvements. We are certainly more towards where we want to be, but obviously the bottom line is, we've both ended up here in the Europa League. We have dropped out of the Champions League. Man United didn't even get in there to start with. We're not either of us where we want to be, but what you can guarantee is that we want to win this. And I'm really excited here to come up against a team who are going to test us, even in the Europa League. They're going to demand the best level. Xavi is going to be tested in Europe again. We're going to see what we've learned as a team and how we can come together to manoeuvre our way through this fixture. And it's going to be a really exciting one. I am so happy we got this draw, and we have a massive clash to look forward to. But of course, guys, as much as we are going to be talking plenty more about that fixture in these months to come, there was also plenty going on today in the Champions League too. We can't forget about the Champions League as much as personally I would like to, but massive games there. One of the first ones that came out, Liverpool against Real Madrid. This is a fixture that we've seen now repeat itself over many years. Many of the past few years, Real Madrid coming up against Liverpool, and quite often, Real Madrid have been getting the better of them. They've got a really good recent record against Liverpool. Obviously, last season's Champions League final still in the mind. And I would say this season, both clubs, they're not quite firing on all cylinders. Liverpool obviously had some worse results. They're further down their domestic league. They finished second in their Champions League group. But Real Madrid, they haven't quite been firing as they was. Benzema, of course, had plenty of injury problems this season as well, so that's going to be interesting by the time this game comes around, which of the two teams have really got themselves in form. Another massive clash, though, that we have to talk about, PSG against Bayern. This is an absolutely colossal round of 16 clash, though. One of those teams there is going to be heading out. Absolutely incredible. PSG really suffered to come second in their group behind Benfica. Massive blow that was, because now they've got to play Bayern, who we found out once again firsthand, they are irresistible in this competition. They will absolutely go for you. They'll be ruthless. They will not be scared of anybody, not even PSG. But it's going to be fascinating to see which of those two teams come out on top. And right throughout the Champions League, plenty of entertaining games to come, plenty of really interesting fixtures that we have to see there, and also in the Europa too. These are, of course, the qualifying rounds. If you win this, then you go into the round of 16, and then you play against all of those who were the group winners in the Europa League. That's now how the Europa League setup works, same as last season, and there is plenty there to look forward to be excited about for next year. And I do want to know, guys, in the comments down below, your initial reaction, your immediate reaction to Barca versus Man United. What a game, what a contest, what a battle that is going to be. Let me know those thoughts down below. I will see you soon, because believe me, there's going to be build-up. There is going to be plenty coming your way around that game. Thank you for watching here today, guys, and thank you for all of your incredible support. I will see you soon. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.